right, thank you, Mike. Since the pandemic began, 4 local city managers have announced retirement. And in tonight's NBC Palm Springs exclusive, our Olivia Sandusky spoke with Palm Springs' David Reddy about his 20 years with the city and what comes next.
So all this is new. You remember this was all just a whole empty mall.
Palm Springs City Manager David Reddy reflects on the growth of downtown. He says he's enjoyed watching it develop into a tourism hub over his 20 years with the city.
The old downtown mall at the time had been vacant for some time. The convention center needed expanding. The airport was a beautiful airport, but it desperately needed more air service. So it was a full range of challenges that we were ready to get our teeth into, and it's been a very, very amazing opportunity.
David also serves as the city's chief executive officer, and he says through 5 mayoral administrations and an FBI raid, his focus has always been on economic expansion.
Our general fund was about 30 million when I arrived. It's about 140 million now. So that shows you the large amount more services we're able to provide for police and fire, streets and parks.
But after more than 2 decades, David says this will be his last year as city manager. Now that you've announced your retirement, what comes next for you? What do you see in the future?
Oh, it's going to be a little difficult imagining not being city manager in Palm Springs after all this time. But, I love government. I always have, and I certainly will stay in there, whether it's in academic or combination. But, it's been my life for a long time, and I enjoy it.
David has a little over a month left in his position and says he's contributed as much as he can.
It's an amazing transformation, actually.
But he knows there's still a lot to accomplish.
There's always more you can do on every project. There's more streets you can pave. There's more parks you can build. And the question for me has always been, how do you create public value?
And despite the challenges, David says there are several things he'll miss about the job.
Working with the great group of people and getting things done, I will miss that.
Olivia Sandusky, NBC Palm Springs.
As local businesses continue to struggle, the push to shop local